I'm here to remind you that you do not have to live up to anybody else's expectations, whether that be your parents, your friends, even your partner. You know, we have these ideas of what we think other people want us to be. And I'm here to tell you right now, that is imaginary. That is false. Whose life are you living? Are you living it for someone else or are you living it for yourself? All right? Because you know how dumb it is when we really break it down to be like, oh, this person wants me to be like that, but this other person maybe wants me to be like this. So are you going to wear all these masks and try to play all these games just to make, yourself fit into other people's expectations of you, which honestly is such a limiting version of yourself anyways. Like, why would you even do that? Why would you do that? And you're not wrong for doing that if you do. Like, it's human nature, it's natural, we want to be accepted. We want people to understand us. We want to feel wanted, to feel, like we are normal, I suppose, in a weird way. And it's like, yo, what about you? What about how you feel? How do you feel when you try to fit yourself in this tiny box of what someone else expects you to be? Brother, sister, if you do not want to do something, all right, if people invite you and you don't even like them, or if you don't even want to go, you don't have to go. It's not your obligation. You're not obligated to go. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You have the choice. You have the decision. And so you get to choose who you want to be, how you want to express yourself, how you want to dress, you know? And who cares what anyone else thinks? Bro, look at this. Would I normally put this on? Would I normally walk out with this? Why? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Someone could think, oh, that's gay, bro. Oh, why you wearing that? And honestly, I don't even give a fuck. Do you understand? I don't care. I know why I'm not gay. I don't give a fuck if anyone looks at me like that. That's the type of thinking that we should be on. We should not give a fuck what other people think. Genuinely, genuinely. And I say this so bluntly because, like, you know, I think there are people that really just need to hear this, even maybe myself included. Like, yo, fuck what other people think. And it's crazy. Me, brother, me. I live in a foreign country. There are people who look like me here. There are people who dress like me here. I fucking stand out, and I don't give a fuck. I've come to the point where it's like, I'm going to stand out probably anywhere I go in the world just because of the way I look, because of my height, because I'm tall, because I'm this, I'm that. And so I'm like, whatever. That's, I finally come to the point where it's like, I'm just gonna be me. And people can stare. Maybe it's for a good reason, maybe it's for a bad reason, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter because guess what? Can I control that? Yes and no, to a certain extent. But should I have to? Should I have to dim my light? Should I have to change the way I dress, the way I walk, the way I look, just to fit other people's expectation of me? No, no, like, come on, that should be obvious now. You know this, like, you know it. I don't really gotta even put it into words for you, but it's just a reminder. Like, hey, wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be acting like this. And it's kind of like strange because sometimes we can feel this guilt about like not doing something that someone else likes, right? Like going against the grain of what other people expect us to be. It feels a little bit like, oh, should I be doing this? Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, nah, you absolutely should. You absolutely should. Go against the grain of what other people expect you to be, not for the sake of it, but just because you're doing what's in alignment with you. You're doing what feels right for you. It's your natural expression. Okay? It's your natural expression. So if people don't like the way I talk, if people don't like that I got a YouTube channel, people don't like that I'm speaking my truth, well, hey, that's too bad. But I'm out here and I'm helping people out. I'm enlightening people. I'm just really speaking truth out here, at least in my perspective. There are many perspectives out here in this world, and ultimately, you get to choose yours. You get to choose yours. You get to choose how you want to live. You get to choose how you want to live. So you can choose to fit yourself in the box that other people expect you to be in. Or, or you can just be you. You can just live freely and just accept yourself as you are, you know, and that's okay. That's 100% okay. Sometimes I think like, or I feel bad for like, yo, why do I want this? Am I a bad person for wanting this thing? And the answer is no. I mean, at least I don't think so. And so, it's interesting because like I could want this type of lifestyle, or I could want this certain thing, maybe this type of career, or to study this certain thing. And other people could look at me like, why would you ever want that? You must be like this, you must be like that. Oh, this must be something wrong with you. And it's like, no, maybe if it doesn't agree with you, it doesn't align with you, then hey, too bad. But at the end of the day, like, who is the one who's going to enjoy it? Me. So that's why I'm doing it. I wouldn't even be here talking to y'all if I didn't feel some sort of enjoyment out of this. And I think for a while, even in myself, I got caught up in the expectations of other people, or not even the expectations, but just what I thought other people needed from me. Like I would make videos in a sense of like, oh, this is probably what people need to hear, or this is that, this is this, blah, 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 blah. But forgetting about, I got my own message to feel and to share. So it's like, I'm not obligated to talk about this topic because maybe I think people need it. If I feel called to it, if I feel inspired and drawn towards it, absolutely I will talk about it. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not obligated to do this. I do this because I want to. And so when you look at your life, how many things are you doing out of obligation that aren't even real? And how can you change that towards something that is real for you, something that is inspired, something that is passion driven, something that feels right for you? So I encourage you, ask yourself that question, journal right now. Not before you drop me a like and a sub though. But yeah, for real, journal on it. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I love hearing from you in the comments. Let me know what you write in your journal. Much love.